Hey guys, it's me, Sarah. So, I wasn't really planning on making a video today, but something happened, and I really think that I should tell you guys about it. I really wanted to tell you all because I found something that's really exciting, and, well, I shouldn't say I found something. What happened was my roommate just moved out. He moved out yesterday, and when I woke up this morning, I just kind of had a thought in my mind that maybe he might have forgotten some stuff. So I checked up in the attic, and sure enough, there was this big giant plastic tub container full of stuff. And I knew he had put that up there when he first moved in. I don't know why he ended up forgetting it up there. It was stuff that he didn't really mess with. Like, when he got an iPad, he came home all excited and was so happy and excited and said he wasn't going to buy any more movies, wasn't going to buy any more books, wasn't going to buy any more anything unless it was digital. He's really, really into the digital stuff. So he put all his movies and all his stuff up in a crate and stuffed it in the attic. Well, when I went up there to look, it was still there, and so, me being me, I wasn't really sure what to do. I kind of opened the lid and looked in there and saw that there was a bunch of stuff, movies, a couple games maybe, some stuff just laying right out in the open. And I was like, ugh, what do I do here? Some of this stuff looks kind of cool, but it's not the right thing to do. I really should let him know that his stuff is still here and try to get it back to him. And I'm not gonna lie, it was tempting for about half a second just to let it go and see if, nothing came of it. But, it really wouldn't be the right thing to do. And I'm a really big ethics person, and I really, I believe in the golden rule. I really do. I think that you should do to other people what you want done to you, and you need to be nice to other people out there in the world. You can't just take advantage of people and take everything that you want and not worry about the consequences of what your actions do. So, if it were me and I left my stuff somewhere, I would want somebody to call me and tell me that it was there and try to get it back to me. So that's what I did. I went ahead and came down from the attic, and I got on the phone and I called my roommate, and I told him, hey, you left a big pile of stuff up here in the attic, and, have you left yet? Have you driven down to Nashville? Because that's where he was moving to. And he said, yeah, well, I'm already in Kentucky. And I'm like, oh, shoot. So, are you going to swing back by here? I can hold on to this stuff for you for a little while. And get this. He said, no, I'm probably not going to be back around that part of town. You can just keep that stuff and do whatever you want with it. So, I don't know why these kinds of things excite me so much, but they do, and I'm really, really excited about it. I can't wait to see what all's in there, and I kind of wanted to share it with you guys because it's kind of one of those neat things that doesn't happen too often in life. My boyfriend is always telling me I'm like the luckiest person on the planet, and I think he might be right. I'm always saying that I was born under a lucky star because I like to believe that you make your own luck sometimes. And, if you have an optimistic attitude towards life, that good things will just happen to you, and it seems to be working for me. So, I don't even know. I'm going to show you guys what's in this container, so stay posted. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do this yet. I think I'm just going to honestly just use the camera to show you guys, and that's how I'm going to do this. So, yeah. Okay, I drug this crate into my living room. This is the crate that my roommate left up in the attic. And when I slide this off, you guys will see why I'm so excited that this was up here. It is just chock full of just stuff. And all of this is mine now. So, pretty cool, huh? Yeah. We'll just start at the beginning, I guess. This is really cool. My roommate was sort of a gamer. He's really more into, the tabletop type games and card games and stuff than video games, but he did play some video games as well. This is Xenosaga Episode 2. It looks like a DVD, so I'm not really sure. I've never really heard of that before. I know the Xenosaga games, but I don't know what that is, but still pretty neat. Might and Magic Heroes 5. I don't know what that is. PC game. Drawn Together Season 3. A Spore. Computer thing. Here's a Blu-ray, Returned House on Haunted Hill. Spider-Man. I mean, there's just a bunch of stuff in here, you know? I don't know what that is either. I have no idea what Dune is. I'm guessing it's like a sci-fi show. Here's a Magic card. Children of Dune. Yeah, it looks like sci-fi stuff. Here's a Kill Bill PSP UMD, which that's cool. Like I said, there are some games and stuff up here. A lot of this is DVDs, and I'm just going to try to go through it kind of quickly. Now, this stuff is really cool. These are PS1 games, and I don't even have this. This is Chrono Cross. I'm really excited about this. I only have probably, I'd say, about 30 PS1 games, so I really don't have that many of them. And a lot of the good ones to have, I don't have yet. Let me see if I can kind of see what kind of shape this is in. It has its manual, and the disc actually looks pretty clean. It looks like perfect condition. So that's really cool. It's all in there, and yeah, this looks really good. Wow. I don't have this game, or I should say I didn't have this game. A Series of Unfortunate Events audiobook. Whoops. Sorry there. Final Fantasy VIII. I do already have that one. Pokemon Pearl. I don't have this one. I have Pokemon Diamond, but I don't have Pokemon Pearl. So, I don't know. Oh, the game's not in there. Well, that kind of sucks. Well, I've got a Pokemon Pearl instruction manual in case. So, anybody out there missing your Pokemon Pearl. Here's a Sudoku PSP. Ogre Battle for the PS1. Missing the instruction manual, but still, I don't have this either. I'm not even sure what this is. It looks kind of cool, though. It looks like a strategy RPG. Final Fantasy IX. I already have this, and I'm actually playing this right now, so I don't need this at all, but I can always sell it or give it to someone else. And this is actually in really good shape, too. This is pretty cool. Parasite Eve. I don't have this one either. Like I said, I don't have that many PlayStation 1 games, so that's exciting. Here's Xenosaga Episode 1. I thought that these were games, but these look like DVDs. This is the limited edition movie DVD. So I guess this was an anime. That would be my guess. Still pretty cool. If anybody knows anything about some of this stuff, feel free to let me know. Oh, okay. This is some kind of like cheating code thing. I guess you put it in your PS2 and you can put cheats in then. Not really going to be using that. I'm not a big fan of cheat codes. Here's Final Fantasy VII Advent Children bonus disc. Dirge of Cerberus. I've never seen this before either, so that's kind of cool. Margaret Cho, I'm the one that I want. I don't know what this is. This is weird. I have no idea what that is. Here's Queer as Folk. I am not really sure what this is either. Seventh Guest, or Seven Guest. Oh, The Seventh Guest, yeah. Chocobo Tales. I already have this as well. This is a really cute game as well. Let me see. Well, it's got a stylus in here. No game, though. Just instructions and a box. So, again, anyone missing their Chocobo Tales box or instructions, let me know. Glee Season 1. I've already got this as well. So that's not a big deal either. Here's Glee Season 1, Volume 2. Lord of the Rings. This is completely sealed. It looks like it's just the first movie. I've never seen any of these movies yet. It's one of my goals that I need to get through. So cool. Roadhouse. I don't know what that is. Sims 2. I've already got those. The Golden Compass. That's actually, this is a Blu-ray, so that's kind of nice. I don't have any Blu-ray movies. America's Sweethearts. Office Space. Most of this is just movies and stuff, but there are a few games in here, which is really cool. Rat Race. X-Men Last Stand. Splendor. And all of these do have movies in them. Urbania. I don't know what that is either. Here's an Xbox 360 game, Lost Odyssey. I want to play this. If I'm not mistaken, isn't this one of the games that people say is actually one of the games that's worth playing on the Xbox 360? I don't have a 360 yet. It has all the games in it. So, these look to be in okay shape as well. So, maybe I'll get an Xbox. X2. Dead Space Downfall. This is a Blu-ray. I don't know what that is either. There's another Spore PC game. Kiss the Bride. Moulin Rouge. Ooh, this is the special edition. I might keep this one. Future is Wild. Another Dune. Dune special edition. I don't know what Dune is. Like I said, from what I can see, it looks to be like a sci-fi show. That looks like what that is to me. Let me push that stuff back so I have a little more room here. StarCraft. Here's Hack Roots. I don't have all of these games. This is not one of the games. This appears to be a DVD, an anime of it. I think I have 2 of those games. Yeah, I don't even know if I should be showing this. It looks like, yeah, okay. That's some kind of alone time video with men, so let's not look at that one. Emperor of Dune. I don't know what that is. A book, obviously. Oh, I'm really excited about this. Look, here you have Zelda Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons. These are really cool, and I actually don't have these. It's really hard to see them on camera, but that's what this is this is Zelda Oracle of Ages, the Game Boy game, and Zelda Oracle of Seasons. And I don't have either of these games. I really want to play them. They're not in perfect condition, but hey, I'll take it, you know. I'm not gonna lie. That's like one of the most exciting things out of this whole thing. There's just so much stuff in here. I don't know. Shelter. Here's another Xbox 360 game. This looks kind of cool. Coldcept Saga. I don't know anything about Xbox games. So let's see if this is actually in here. It is, and it's got the instruction manual as well. It's a Bandai Namco game. I really don't know anything about Xbox games because I don't have an Xbox. So I don't really have that much of a reason to know about it. Oh, this is really cool too. Here's a Threads of Fate soundtrack. This looks kind of interesting. I don't know if this was maybe like some kind of special edition soundtrack that came with maybe as a bonus item. I'm not really sure. This looks to be in okay condition though, and the box art's really pretty. This is really nice. So, Nick, you're going to have to tell me if this music is decent or not because you played this game. So, let me know if the soundtrack is any good. And I've got a Legend of Mana soundtrack. Let's see if this is actually in here. And it is. So that's another really cool thing. Pretty neat. And again, this art on the box is really pretty. So that's pretty cool. Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII. I already have this on the PSP, and it actually doesn't even matter because the PSP UMD is not even in there anyways. So, this is another thing that doesn't have anything in it, so I guess I'll just stick it over there. All this other stuff, all the DVDs have stuff in them. I guess it's just the portable games that are empty. Speaking of, here's another one. Here's Final Fantasy IV for the DS. So, I'm guessing this is not going to be in here, but we'll check if I can open this. And it is not. It's not in there, so that's another empty case. Here's some more portable looking stuff. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is for a Game Boy player for the GameCube. I already have this, so I'm not that concerned about that. Untold Legends. And yeah, there's nothing in here. For these portable games, I guess he just took those out. But all the PlayStation games are in here. Here's Final Fantasy Chronicles. This says Final Fantasy IV and Chrono Trigger on it. And the discs look to be in mint shape. So, and it's a black label version too. I love the black labels. There's just a lot of weird stuff in here. So, here's a Sony battery pack. I don't know. Here's an instruction manual for The Last Remnant. Here's a pre-order bonus for Lost Odyssey. This is a dot hack. I'm gonna guess it's a soundtrack CD, but I'm not really positive what this is. It looks like a CD to me. Oops. Yeah, it's a soundtrack. Cool. That's really neat. That's really cool. Ooh, here's a Chrono Cross soundtrack CD. That's neat. These are really cool. I like these soundtracks. These are going to make really nice additions to my gaming collection, some of this stuff. Here's a World of Warcraft something. I don't know. I've never played World of Warcraft either. It looks like there's a disc in here. I don't know if this is supposed to be multiple discs. I don't know anything about World of Warcraft. I'm not even going to pretend like I have anything to say about that. Here's Final Fantasy Origins. I've already got Final Fantasy 1 and 2 on my PSP, so again, something I'm not sure what to do with. Here's an Xbox 360 manuals. Here's another Sims 2 game. And we're nearing like more of the bottom of this. There's like still a bunch more stuff in here, but it's kind of getting emptied out. Here's some more Last Remnant stuff. Oh, I just heard a UMD click down. This is Spider-Man 2 for the PSP. The UMD, not the game. Here's a PS2 memory card. Clue the movie. Here's another DS game that's probably not going to be in there. Final Fantasy 12. Oh, yep. And there's no card. That kind of sucks about these DS games. I was kind of excited when I saw those in there, but they're all empty. Here's another PS2 memory card. Some of this stuff in here is kind of dusty. This just looks like more manuals and stuff. Oh, let's see what else I got in here. Xenosaga Episode 1. More anime. Pokemon Coliseum, but there doesn't appear to be anything in here. Oh, there is actually. This is actually as a GameCube game. I guess this must have come from like... Oh, it's a GameStop. I see. He just didn't buy it with the case and manual. So, some of this stuff, like I said, it isn't in like the best shape, but at least I can play it, so that's kind of neat. Hopefully this video isn't too long. Here's more Margaret Cho. I guess he really likes her. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I've seen this before, but I honestly don't really remember it. This is brand new, though, so I guess if I don't want to keep it, I can sell it. Rent. I'm not really sure what this is. The art on it is all messed up. It's got full motion videos from a bunch of Final Fantasy games, though. So, I'm really not sure what that is. So, I guess I'll just have to put this on, like, yeah, I don't really know what this is. It looks like something somebody made and that he ordered, some kind of bootleg video thing. I don't really know. It's kind of neat, though. Riding the Bullet. That's a DVD. There's a PlayStation 3 game, The Eye of Judgment. I've never seen or heard of this before. It looks kind of different. And it's in there. So, like I said, just the portable games that are missing. Here's more Queer as Folk. I've never even heard of this before. I've heard of Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. I really don't know what this is. Phantom of the Opera. I've already got that too. Here's a Jurassic Park trilogy. It's been years since I've seen those movies. Wow. That's kind of neat. Oh, well, looks like I might have found some more games. Just a few. Some more DVDs too. Knock Around Guys. I mean, this is just piles of stuff. Blue Dragon, that looks kind of cool. Like I said, this video isn't really the perfect thing to show off some of this stuff. I had an HD memory chip that was working these things a little bit better. And everything's in there. It's pretty cool. Half Past Dead. National Treasure. When Love Comes. This looks like another man-love movie. I'll just say that. Viva Pinata. I always wanted to play that on the 360 because it's rareware. Viva Pinata, Trouble in Paradise. That's in there. We're almost done. Blue Planet. Signs. Troy, which I also already have this. This is a great movie, by the way. Here's some more. Oh, this is an import game enabler. That's interesting for the GameCube, though. Is there really that much stuff on the GameCube that is worth importing? Oh, my sister just got home. Here's Final Fantasy VII, Advent Children, a limited edition set. Kind of dusty. Here's another Xbox game. Wrath Unleashed, and there's also a PSP memory stick in there. More Margaret Cho. I don't know who that is. Here's the PlayStation game, Chocobo Racing. That looks really cute. A router setup. Actually, oh. Here, well, here's Untold Legends. So that PSP disc is in a Sudoku box. And this one's empty too. So again, if you guys need any of these cases, like for the DS games. Ooh, Lost Season 1. I always wanted to watch that. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. American Psycho. Here's Kill Bill Volume 2. And it's in there. Spore. And Record of Lodos War. This is an anime. I've never seen this before, but I like anime, so. But anyways, yeah, so look at all that free stuff that I have now. Pretty cool. Yep. Just wanted to show you guys. Thanks for watching.